everybody. Thank you for joining me. You're on the move with JoAnna Ward, and we're juicing with Jennifer Eichelberger, the executive producer of Atlanta Live. You guys are familiar with her. We've had her on the move before, and this time we're juicing. With Jennifer and JoAnna. So I want you to join us. I want you to get out your notepad, your pencils, and take all these notes that Jennifer's going to give you guys today. So Jennifer, first of all, tell us about why this is important and how this would play a role in our lives and what you have here for us today.
Well, actually, it started about, I guess, maybe 6, 7 years ago. My sister actually started me on juicing because she said, you buying all of that juice and all that sugar in it. And then, I said to her, girl, that's just too much work to have to put that machine together and wash and chop up the food. But it's far healthier.
Okay.
I mean, it's far healthier
than other juices?
Yeah.
So what people often ask me is, why don't we just eat the food? Why don't we just eat the beets? You have beets here, apples, oranges, carrots, and kale. And they say, well, why do I have to juice it? Why not just eat it?
And that's a good question because, I guess one downside of juicing is you won't get all the fibers. But, when you make the juice and it falls, I call it whatever is left over, falls in that part, you can actually use that and make bread and muffins and things like that. So you can still use it.
Right.
But that's a good question. Why not just
eat it?
Eat it.
Well, I'm actually being facetious because the thing is, why don't we eat it? And if we ate it, we wouldn't have to drink it. So that's why we do the juicing and the shakes and all that kind of stuff, because we're just not going to eat. You're not going to eat this. But you could drink it. You could refrigerate it, right?
You could.
The probability of me eating this orange, getting it all over my desk or on the way to work, it's easier for me to drink on the way to work or wherever I'm doing and still keep moving. And get the nutrients, but like you said, missing the fiber and all the other aspects of it. We can do that through the pulp and everything that comes out of the other side of the juicer. So what are these?
Okay, this right here, it's like, it has beets in it, it has apple and has carrots, and it's good for the immune system. I usually drink that just about every day. Okay,
and this is something from, it's called Mommy Boost.
Yes.
So you're saying that I don't have to juice, I can go buy something like this?
You can buy it.
Okay, and about how much this is going to set me back? This is half the reason people aren't healthy. I had a guest on that was saying that the McDonald's meal is like cheaper for $1. So about how much is this going to set me back?
But you know what? About $7.
Oh, but you know what? Here's what you're getting ready to probably say. The medication.
Absolutely.
How much is a high blood pressure?
See?
And then we're not just talking about a monetary cost, but we're talking about what is it costing your system, your body, your heart, so when we say $7, again, that's a convenience item. You can go and buy these beets and whatever else is in here. What is it? Beets, kale, apple, spinach, limes, ginger. You can go and buy all that stuff and put in the labor yourself. So what you're really paying for is not actually the juice, but maybe the labor that's put into it. And you have to decide, what are you going to invest in? Your wellness or your sickness? It's totally up to you. And like faith and fitness, these two things have to be worked out by you and you alone. No one can force you to eat or drink anything or work out, right?
Right.
So, hey, $7 or do it yourself for $2 or $3. It's up to you. So what else do you have?
It's just more convenient. This is like, this is a detoxifier.
Okay, and what does it have in that one?
It has oranges, apples, grapefruit, lemon, and ginger.
No preservatives, no preservatives. Just all natural. They processed it and then they cold pressed it and put it in a bottle so we don't have to do all the work.
Right.
But if we don't want to be lazy and want to save a lot of money, we can do the same thing.
Correct.
By getting one of these.
Yes.
And this is a juicer.
It is a juicer.
How does it work? Can you show me how it works?
Well, it's a lot of parts. I was explaining to somebody, it's a lot of parts to this thing. It's a lot of parts to it. But actually,
what is this, like this little thing right here?
That kind of locks it in place.
Okay.
See, like if this is down, it's like a safety. If this kind of locks it in place, and if this is down, then you can't turn it on accidentally.
Got it.
But anyway, you put the fruit down in here and you kind of just, so, and it makes all this noise.
Right. So what if I'm not like knowing what I'm doing? Like, do I just buy this thing and just clean it and then put this stuff in here and like blend it down?
Yeah, you can't mess it up.
You can't mess it up.
You can't mess it up.
Hey, that's a good thing. It's like one of those things where you just can't jack it up. Like it's not even a position for you to jack it up. So you put that in there, and then can I put the apple in there with the seeds, or do I have to core it?
Well, what I do, I core it.
Okay.
Because I don't want the seeds in it.
Okay. Because you know apple seeds have cyanide in it, and so you don't want to eat apple seeds. So definitely core it. What about the orange seeds?
I peel it.
I mean the seeds. And so do you?
I pick them out. It's just me.
One of these. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Maybe like orange seeds in your drink. Jennifer says no mas. And then, of course, this is self-explanatory. We just pour some of those down in.
Yes.
Now, will that juice something like this? This is leafy.
It will.
Like this?
It will.
Okay.
And it'll also give it to color, but yeah.
Okay, so that's a green one.
This is a green. It's like green lemonade. It has apples, cucumbers, and lemons, and kale, and spinach.
So Greg West, would he eat that green one?
I don't think so. But I'm
Greg, I'm talking about you. But I mean, maybe he might.
Maybe it's not bad. It's
because,
not.
you know, he doesn't really want anything that looks green like that.
But green
like
is
if it's
good
green
for
in
you.
there and he can't see it, then he's good.
It's good for your skin.
It's good for your skin.
It's good for your hair.
Your hair, your teeth,
your
internal organs.
It's really good for the
You were
inside
talking
of the
about
body.
Genesis 1:29, where it says God has given us every seed-bearing plant that's good for food.
Absolutely.
Some people say it's good for smoking, and I'm like, that's not biblical.
That's not okay.
So what is this here?
This is actually water.
Okay.
And this is, to me, is the best thing to drink.
Absolutely.
Water. So, but you know what? Because what has happened, we've gotten so used to eating things that are sugary and salty. So when you start eating a fruit, which is the natural, we think it's not sweet enough, which in actuality it is. Because I'm sure you know, if you drink like a soda or something, it has half of it is sugar.
Right.
And they put something in it to keep you from, because it's so much sugar, you wouldn't be able to digest it.
Correct.
What kind of sense does that make?
It's addictive.
It
They said that
is.
sugar and what is it, cocaine or heroin are like similar in addiction. So people think, I just like to eat sweets, but it's addictive. The more you eat, the more you want to eat. How do you think you can like kind of come off of that thing? Because some people think they're bound by it. Like they feel like I just can't. It's an uncontrollable craving. I have to have some sweets, some cookies, some ice cream, some cake, or whatever. What do you recommend to come off of something like that?
I would say that you got to gradually, because I used to be at 3 o'clock and run into the vending machine. That was pre-healthy.
Things of the past.
Things of the past. But you got to kind of wean yourself off of that.
Right.
Start using less and less sugar.
Okay.
Because it's kind of hard. Now, some people can go cold turkey, so to speak. But you got to start, instead of eating that whole candy bar every day, try maybe every other day.
Right.
Because that sugar is just not good for you.
It's not good for you, but it's good to you and it's addictive. So, and it's an acquired taste, and it really is an entrapment, really. And they put it in there because of profit, not for your health and your wellness. So I guess we just have to keep on battling and keep trying until we win.
And it is an acquired taste. We think this is an acquired taste. No, all that sugar and salt, that's an acquired taste.
It really is, because I've cut it out for a substantial amount of time and have gone back to consuming it, and it's almost as if it burnt my tongue. It was so sweet.
Yes.
Like a candy bar. It's like it's ridiculously sweet. Like, why was I eating this in the first place? And like you said, it's just overall bad for our systems. It causes inflammation and insulin level spikes. And it's just really, like you said, no good. And it tastes good to you, but it's not good for us.
Yeah. So it's best to eat as healthy as often as you can. And it's hard because, one day I was out and I didn't take anything with me. I usually try to take some snacks. And I went and I stopped to get gas and I went inside. There's nothing healthy in like some of those places. I said, really? Except maybe peanuts, and it's full of salt.
Salt, yeah. Yeah. So we have to be strategic.
You do have to be strategic.
And proactive. We have to have a plan in place.
You really do.
Because obviously, it's out there to get us.
Because I'm going to admit, it takes time in the morning to juice.
Right.
So, you can do it on the weekends or do it in the evenings. I like to drink my juice first thing in the morning.
Right.
But it takes time. But then again, what do you want to do? Do you want to be healthy?
Or sick.
Like I said.
Some people are just not going to do it. But they do have an option.
You do have an option.
And, even with me, I make drinks, I make smoothies and things like that for people. They say, I'm just not going to do it. So, JoAnna, I'd rather pay you to do it because I need it done. This is one of those things where you may just have to invest in it because, like I said, if you're going to pay, you might as well pay to be well, because if you pay to be sick, not only are you paying for the medicine, right? But you're investing in your sickness to continue to be sicker, which means you won't enjoy traveling across the universe and the continent and enjoying your life.
Right.
The long life that Jesus Christ has come that we might have. Now you're sick in the hospital or on diabetes, whatever it is, and you're not really enjoying the fullness of the life that God has, the longness of our lives.
And He wants us to be healthy.
That's what He says in 3rd Epistle of John 2. Beloved, above all, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul is prospering. So being in good health and healing is a part of who we're supposed to be as born-again, blood-washed, redeemed believers in Jesus Christ. And part of that is healing, but we also have to be accountable for doing our part as well. And so that's why I balance the faith and fitness on the scales, because they're equal. This body, while it may be enmity against God, is still a temple and a tool for God to use.
Yes.
And we have to steward over it because it is a resource for him. And who can use a dull tool? You know, I can only do but so much if my knife is not sharp. And so if we're not sharp, if we're not cultivated, if we're not strong, if we don't have stamina, if we don't have endurance, it disables our soul and our spirit to be optimal and in excellence. So take care of your body. You only have one. It's the temple of God. You wouldn't go to your church and throw trash everywhere. Don't throw trash in your body.
Right. Good point.
You know, you turn it on. You very, very steward over a physical building, and so certainly we are a building. What do you have?
Well, right here, like, I just want to put the disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that these are cures, but like if you have a cold, you can use carrots, pineapple. Because, you know, if you have a cold, you can drink some pineapple juice, and it's supposed to be better than cough syrup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Put ginger in, and ginger is good for digestion, and garlic is good for your immune system. If you have a headache, you can mix apple, cucumbers, kale, ginger. Ginger's just about in everything.
Yeah.
And celery. Celery is really, really good for you. So it's just different things. High blood pressure, beets. This beets is
Powerful. Powerful.
Yes. It's a real superfood.
What about that stress? I see stress on
You see stress on here?
Stress and fatigue.
Ooh, okay. This is bananas, but now I'll say this. Bananas don't juice very well.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'll clog up everything. And it's,
Okay.
yeah.
But
you
eat
can
it.
put it in a smoothie.
Right? But if
Or
you're
you can
stressed
eat
out,
it.
it says you can eat banana, strawberry, and a pear. I say pray after you eat the pear. Say, Father God, in the name of Jesus, deliver me from whatever it is that's
You don't
harassing
like
me.
pears?
No, I do, but I'm saying for the stress. People are just stressed out. And the Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but all things through prayer and supplications with thanksgiving in your heart, make your request known unto God.
And fatigue is one thing that a lot of people have, you know, like carrots, beets, greens, apple, and lemon, and spinach. And my husband, you know, he eats a lot of things like that. And some of his students, he's like, my husband is like probably 50 years older than some of his students.
Right.
And they're like, Dr. E, we can't keep up with you. He said, y'all need to stay away from them fast food places.
Burgers and fries and Cokes and cookies and ice cream.
But it takes a while, again, to get
past
to that point.
And sometimes you just have to ride by all those signs that say, hey, all you got to do is drive by, and all you need is $1.
You don't need to drive through, but you need to drive
Just drive. Well, you drive by, it catches your eye, and if by your eyes you believe, and by your eyes you be deceived. Because I saw that on television. I want to try that new thing that they have. And it's only $1. Isn't that deceptive? It just lures.
Giving away that.
It's like the deer in headlights. Oh, $1 for all of that?
And I was like that. I used to drive, but you've got to get to that point. It's not worth it. You got to say it's not worth it. I'll just go home
and make my own food.
And make my own.
Well, here you have an option. It's up to you. You can invest again in your wellness or invest in your sickness. They have options in case you don't want to go through all that frustration and you just want to take care of yourself. Hey, Jennifer has showed you what to do and how to get the food in and be fit with your food. I'm getting ready to show you how to stay fit with your fitness, because you got to work those muscles out. You know, you got to. So you go get your stuff, get your water, and join me in a moment. I'll be right back. Hey, I told y'all we were coming back. We were going to do some great stuff. You're on the move with JoAnna Ward, but you're also getting ready to be on the ball with Jennifer Eichelberger. Yeah, you know, you guys know I played basketball at South Carolina State University. That was eons ago, obviously. But Jennifer Eichelberger is back. Did you guys make your juice? I'm sure you didn't that quickly. But, you know, you do have the ingredients. You know what to do. And we're going to drink ours after we get finished working out. Come on, Jennifer. What's up, girl?
Hey, hey, hey.
You can't be talking about it. You got to be about it. And this is how we be about it. Like, we did an interview, and now we get ready to show how we really, really, really stay fit. So you're going to show us some awesome things to do with this ball. You know you can get this ball for like $6 at Walmart. And you probably already have one, just don't know what to do with it, right?
Right.
All right, Jennifer going to show us today.
And also, just FYI, they come in different sizes and different, but this is a good size.
Okay.
And so it's really, you could start off really something simple. Just you could start off by walking.
Okay.
And it may seem like it's not doing anything, but you do this for about a minute.
Right.
Because it starts to tighten up the arms.
And I don't have to walk fast. I can kind of like just kind of get my balance and just try to make sure that I don't bring my...
Yeah, you know, I'm one of those high energy people, so you know.
Because you've been doing it for a minute. Yeah, yeah.
But yes, good point.
The
Yeah,
whole
you can.
the whole process is like causing you to balance and keep your arms above your head, which raises your heart rate automatically.
And
right?
then you could do this.
And just push it up and down.
Yeah, pulsate. That helps.
And that'll tighten up your shoulders, your traps, your pecs. Right? And elevate your heart rate and get your cardio up. I hope you guys are walking now. So if you don't have a ball at home right now, just kind of like get walking.
Absolutely.
And just kind of do your arms like this. I tell you, anytime you take your arms above your head, you know, you're going to feel that because it's something you don't do. Anything you do that you don't do every day, which is this, is going to kind of like, you know, engage those muscles. You're going to feel the burn.
Then you can press in the ball.
Press in the ball.
Press in. See?
Oh, wow. Because that's adding resistance. But you keep walking while you're doing it.
Yep,
you're like
you can
walking
walk
back and forth. So keep walking so they can see what they're doing.
Okay. And I'll slow down.
Because Jennifer say, I'm on it, doggone it. And they're breathing. And that's elevating your heart rate. Your heart rate's getting up from that, isn't it?
And then you could also do this one.
Okay, and is that while you're walking or are you stationary with that?
You either one.
Okay.
If you're just getting started, you can
just stay in place. And then I can just drop it if it gets to be too much and just do this right here, right?
Yeah, and you can bounce this thing.
Okay.
And it.
Okay. Get violent with it. Jennifer said, you mad? Throw it down.
And if you have somebody else in the room with you, you can make it fun and
toss it. Yeah.
And you can have fun with it. See, I don't know if because you're so in shape, but you can feel it in the arms.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel it with the right arm or when I push it to you with the left. And then I think the chest press, because again, this is one of our basketball moves. We kind of throw the ball, you hold your hands out, and then you know, throw it and lift, your feet up, throw, and lift like that. That's some of the things you can do. When we use the ball, and you know, we dribble it now.
All right.
Yeah, we take the ball.
Show us some of your moves.
Go ahead and do it. My clients think they're doing something, but the ball is so big, like you don't have to have any skill set. You can kind of just do this because it's so big. But they feel good about themselves, like they actually know how to dribble. Let's see what you got, Jennifer.
And also, like if you're home, you can bounce it up, do it up against the wall, but you know, and just bounce it up against the wall. But another thing you can do, you can actually sit on this to kind of get started.
Okay.
And this looks like it may not be doing much, but and just kind of bounce.
Can you hop across the floor with it?
I'll let you do it.
Ansel, come hop on the ball real quick for me. Stand up for a second, Jennifer. Come here. Stand up for a second.
You can do this.
Stand up for a second.
Sure.
Hop on there real quick for me. Come on. Hop on there and just show Jennifer what we're talking about.
Okay.
Can you do that, Jennifer?
I have to try that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see what you got, Jennifer. Can you do that?
Well, you know what you can do.
Roll it. Now that really works.
That really works.
Yes. Because I'm squeezing in my legs.
All right.
Now, I'm not ready for that yet.
You can do crunches on this. You could do. Let me get this just so. Oh, I got the pack back here. But anyway, you can go further back. And as you can see,
so you're working.
It's engaging this core. And if this wasn't back here, I'd go,
you can go
a little bit further back.
And stretch your back. Actually, this is really good if you want to stretch your backs and get your spinal cord kind of loosened up and get everything lined. You can kind of lay back on it and float like you're in some air or whatever. So it's really good for your back, for people who can't get on the floor.
And you can do crunches. Let me see, can I do it because of this? But, oops, it's back here. I don't know if I can do it. But anyway, you could, let me try.
Okay.
And like this, and you could do, well, that makes it kind of hard.
I know.
But anyway.
But you can lay back and support. But that'll support the weight, your foot.
Absolutely. And it makes it a little easier for those that have a difficult time doing crunches.
Okay. So they put their feet up.
Put their feet up.
On the ball. Okay. What else you got?
Okay. You can also, you want to do this, and like lunges.
Oh, so you're pushing that into there to give you some resistance from the ball and keeping your balance as well.
And then doing the other side as well.
Oh, okay, nice, nice.
And that kind of takes some of the pressure off of the knee.
So have you ever done a push-up on that?
I have not. Let me see you.
So
challenge me.
Actually, the ball is like one of our like go-to things. It's one of the things that makes you an ab master in our group. So for the ladies, a lot of times we just keep our feet up and you just push down. It just gives you a lot.
Go, girl.
And it gives you a lot of versatility. So you can come all the way up here. And you know, do a master push-up, or
I just go down here and do these.
Well, you just come back. I just want to show you. So your weight is on the ball. You can get more depth.
Okay.
Because the weight is on the ball, without being on your cap of your knees like that. So now, I don't have any pressure on my knees or nothing.
Oh, no, I'm going to try that.
And so people who are heavy, top-heavy women, who want to try to start doing push-ups, who don't want to be on their knees, they can actually come here. And I'm going to show you something. I want you to try it, okay? We call this. It's one of our signature moves, so let me tuck my shirt so it doesn't come up on television. But this is called walking the ball. I could have got Angela to do this because she did it yesterday. And you just go back or forward.
Now, I do something a little similar. It's like, I do this.
Yeah, we do that. That's called a knee tuck. Okay, cool.
Okay. These are obviously for a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, because I really want people to know like all the different things you can do. Like when you have one of these in your house, it's like an amazing piece of equipment, especially when you want to work the core. Another one of the things we do here is we do a moving plank. So we come into a plank move.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get you to try it.
A plank.
Well,
a plank is my absolute best thing to do. Go ahead.
This is not a plank though.
Okay.
It's a plank move.
Okay.
On the ball.
Okay.
So you go into a plank, you come in and you stand up.
Let me see that again.
So you go into, you know, so you're going to go into a plank very temporarily, hold yourself up, bring it back in, and stand up.
Okay. You want me to try it?
Well, I can get Angela to come up here and do it.
Yeah, Angela.
Come on, Angela.
Yeah. Okay, what you do?
Okay, you want to start? Okay.
Let me see, how do you do this?
Come, let me hold the ball. I'll get Angela to do it.
Yeah, you come and do it. I have to
Roll it,
practice
roll it
that.
to me. Roll it to me. Because I don't know if you guys are out of the camera.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this is one of my ab master clients. So she's in a plank move. She's gonna kick out. She's gonna bring it up and stand up. So watch it one more time. She's catching herself with her abs. So the ball is actually absorbing the shock.
So she starts off, she kind of like squats.
So she's in that squat position.
Okay, squat. Then she kicks her legs out.
And
then
bring
come
yourself up. Yep.
Okay, I'll practice.
Thank you, Angela. But Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to do it. But you got to, like, I think the best way to do is to start here.
Okay.
And so for some of my beginner clients, they just walk back, okay? And then they walk up, and stand.
I think I can do that.
Right.
Okay. Start here.
Plank. You say you like the plank. It's a plank.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to walk, but you got to have the weight on there in order to go back. So you know how you do the plank? Walk back. Okay, you see that? Now walk up. Oh, you tried to do the hop.
Okay.
But it works. I know, right?
I feel that. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
this is really good to do. It's fun, and you, like I said, you can walk around and bounce with it. And we've learned some other things today.
This is like one of our things because it's called the ab master. So a lot of my clients can't start off on the mats.
Right.
The ball is the best thing for them to do once they get the balance, and so that's why we do it. You have some more things you're gonna show us?
Well, I have my little resistance
Yeah, your
band.
resistance band.
Yeah, so this one I'll use. This is like the middle. So if you want to tighten up these arms, actually, let me go with this one because these come in different resistance. You want to tighten these arms up. Put it here, and you can walk again and do that to tighten up these arms. And you can do that. And you can do the squat. You can do the squat
with the band.
With the band.
Now, where did you get those bands from? Because you got like 3 sets.
Yes. You can pick any, like Walmart, any place like that.
And they're not that expensive. And you can carry them around like weights are heavier. You can just carry these around. Okay.
And you could do this. This tightens up. Like the old lawnmower, remember, back in the day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at the way that muscle's coming in your arms. That's nice. Yeah.
And then you could do this.
We're going to have to get you to go with Michelle Obama because I see you getting...
And then just switch over.
Okay.
And do the same thing.
Lawnmower start.
Up.
But you can still pull it. Okay.
You can still pull it.
Got it.
And then you could do that.
Oh, and do the bicep curls without any weight. So you can take these to work and kind of have them at your desk and maybe do, 5 minutes of fitness. It'll wake you up in the afternoon instead of, that little lunch, after lunch dip that you have about 3 o'clock. Maybe have some bands in your, office and just kind of pull. I mean, it'll wake you up. It'll get you started. That's awesome. You have anything else to show us real quick? No?
Well, let me see. Because my thing is now, is because summer's coming, so we want these arms. So you can take a weight and
tricep walk. Okay.
And do that to tighten these arms up.
They can do that moving, walking like so.
Absolutely.
Or they can sit on their couch.
Or they can sit on the couch.
And do the tricep.
To tighten up these arms.
Okay. Cool.
And other things you can do, because I'm focusing now on the arms and more on the core. You can do this.
Oh, look at you go.
Then you can reverse it.
Okay.
Those are things to do if you want to get this. And of course, you can always do this.
You act like you hitting. You act like you actually making contact with something.
Because you want to tighten
I want Jennifer to be on my side. If I get on a dark alley and get jumped, I definitely want Jennifer on my team. So you guys have been on the move and on the ball with Jennifer and JoAnna. Thank you, and I hope you have your juice ready. So you got Jennifer, JoAnna, and Juice. We're on the move and we're on the ball. I hope you guys learned some things. Go out and get one of these. It's a very small investment with a great, great benefit. So get up and move. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope you are inspired to juice. I'll see you guys next time. But until then, get up and get on the ball. I'll talk to you later.